To add extensions to individual students is very straightforward to do within Connect. Some students require additional time or changes to the due dates on particular assignments that you're setting for them. This can be particularly helpful for exams or assessments that you're running within Connect. To do this, you can use one of two methods. If you want to set a general increase in time for the student so that any assignment that you give to them, which has a time limit, to give them a general 10, 15, 25% increase in the time, go into your Connect section, go up to the settings wheel in the top right, and then go down to See Student Roster. This will then allow you to see a particular student who's in here, and then under the extensions column, you can click Manage. As you can see here, I've already placed an extension for this student within here, but from in here, you can now either add or remove an extension. And I can then go and use the personal time extension to allow for an additional percentile or nominal value of time extension. So I can give the student 25% extra of the time limit and then click Save. That now means that this student is going to have 25% extra time on any timed assessments that we now give them to do. The second way of giving a student some extra time is on a specific assignment. That's where, for a particular piece of work, we want to give the student some additional time just for that assessment. So to do that, we're going to find the assessment in question or the activity in question. This works from the question bank set of resources. From here, I can now go to the drop-down menu on the right and then click Manage Extensions. This will allow me to set a specific extension for this assignment to this particular student. I can change the start date, the due date, the time limit, and the number of attempts that this student is able to have on this particular assignment. Now, it is worth noting if you have a time-sensitive assessment, say a 1-hour exam, and the due date is set for 12 p.m. If I give the student a 25% time increase, I also need to give them an increase in the due date, because if your assignment is set up to submit as is on the due date, which is one of the policies you can set, then you also need to make sure that that individual student has an extension on their due date as well. So make sure that if you are giving them an extension on a time limited assignment, that their due date also encapsulates that additional time. Once you've done that, you're then set up with them ready to go with extensions. You can remove them in exactly the same way, click onto them and reset their extensions to be 0, and you will be able to remove those extensions for that student as well. That's all for this time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.